So at this point, everything is looking good to move towards closing. This is when we set a time for closing and get directions for the exact location of closing. The buyer will most likely complete a final walkthrough, and this is just to verify the property is in the same condition as it was previously and that any agreed upon repairs have been completed. The buyer understands that you're moving and that the house won't be in show condition, so don't worry about those boxes or items that you have out preparing for a move. You will provide us with a list of your utility providers so that the buyer can set the utilities up in their name, and you will want to go ahead and schedule your utilities to be disconnected for the day after closing or through the last day of your occupancy if you're staying in the home past closing. On the closing day, you will bring a government-issued ID, the keys, remotes, and any access cards for the community, along with any receipts or invoices for any repairs that you agreed to do for the buyer. In Georgia, we do typically close in the same room with the buyer. So once the closing occurs, the buyer either takes possession immediately or the seller could have a few days to be out of the property. If the buyer is taking possession immediately, you will need to have all of your belongings and everything out of the house before closing. When you are also buying a home, you can negotiate to stay a few extra days so that you have time to move to your next home. Either way, I always suggest that my sellers give themselves more time than they actually need to complete their move. You never realize how much stuff you have accumulated until it's time to move. If you're planning to use movers or cleaners, make sure you get them lined up ahead of time because many times they book up fast and you don't want to be scrambling to find movers or cleaners the week before your move. Thanks for watching, and if we can answer any additional questions for you, please let us know. If you're in the market to purchase a home, please check out our home buyer video series as well.